Bengals Ja'Marr Chase names Shedeur Sanders' teammate as toughest defender he's faced. Ja'Marr Chase just won the Triple Crown as the best wide receiver in the Cincinnati Bengals. However, that comes with a cost, including his toughest challenge, a Shedeur Sanders teammate. The NFL is a tough business. It's not usual to see a player dominate that much, so when the Cincinnati Bengals wideout Ja'Marr Chase won the receiving Triple Crown, it's a big deal. However, while that puts him on a level of his own, he had to battle with plenty of tough cornerbacks. A Shedeur Sanders teammate on the Cleveland Browns might be the toughest test he's had yet. Chase appeared on the Sit-Down W/Malik Wright, and he was asked on all things football. When asked if he was being called the league's best wideout, Chase simply said, "I would agree." When asked about who's the toughest corner he's ever faced, he easily responded as well, "The fiendest vulture who's ever faced." I said, "You would have forced me to say that, right?" He responded as well, "It's easy. I mean, Denzel is twice a year. It's one-on-one majority of the time. He got great feet. He knows leverage. He knows splits. He's one of the best I like playing." These are high praises for Ward, since Chase has made himself pretty much unguardable. Chase thinks Ward, it's the toughest matchup, and their battles have been great. Ward is a great corner, and Chase stats show it. Chase has played 7 games against the Browns, and he has only surpassed 100 receiving yards once. He averages 57.7 yards per game and has only 3 touchdowns against them. As for Ward, he's played 11 games against Cincy, and he's racked up 3 interceptions, including 2 pick-sixes. Even Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow knows Ward is a problem to face. Is Chase poised for another stellar season? Winning a Triple Crown 2 years in a row is pretty much impossible. However, the way Chase plays, with Burrow throwing passes to him and how the Bengals offense is constructed, there's a chance. If Chase wants to do it, though, he has to up his stats against Ward and the Browns. Even more, the actual debt the Bengals have is going to the playoffs. They have too good of a roster to miss the party for 3 years straight. If they do miss the party again, not even another Triple Crown for Chase would suffice. Ja'Marr Chase has faced them all. From shadowy veterans to rising stars, the Cincinnati Bengals elite wide receiver has made a name for himself, burning through the best cornerbacks the NFL has to offer. His blend of raw athleticism, precise route running, and unshakable confidence has turned Sunday afternoons into highlight reels. So when Chase, unprompted, named a college player a teammate of Shedeur Sanders as the toughest defender he's faced, jaws dropped across the football world. Not Sauce Gardner, not Jalen Ramsey, not Pat Surison, the second in 2, but a name that, until now, had mostly lived in the margins of sports blogs and YouTube compilations. Honestly, Chase said in a post-practice interview, towel draped over his shoulder, grin cracking through the sweat, "The toughest guy I faced wasn't even in the league yet. It was Travis Hunter." That dude? Different. The moment rippled across social media. NFL fans went into detective mode. College fans basked in the glory. And somewhere in Colorado, Deion Sanders probably smiled wide, because suddenly the spotlight wasn't just on Shedeur Sanders anymore. It was on the other half of the Buffalo's two-headed spectacle, Travis Hunter. To those who've been watching college football with any intensity, Hunter's mention wasn't shocking, but it was significant. Hunter, a two-ways phenom, playing both cornerback and wide receiver at the University of Colorado under Coach Prime, has been rewriting what we think one human body can handle on a football field. Snapping off routes on one side of the ball, then locking them down on the other. Tireless, fearless, crafty, explosive. But to hear it from Chase, that's something else entirely. This is a player who cooked Alabama in the national championship, who's gone toe-to-toe with Pro Bowlers and come out smiling. For Chase to say Hunter gave him the most trouble, that wasn't just flattery. That was a warning shot from the future. The story goes like this. During an off-season scrimmage, arranged in secret for charity and training purposes, one of those star-studded affairs where cameras are banned and legends are born, Chase lined up against a collection of top corners. Among them, Travis Hunter, invited as part of Coach Prime's initiative to expose his players to real NFL-level competition. Most young DBs would have drowned in that ocean. Hunter swam. Play after play, he mirrored Chase's footwork, jammed him at the line, baited him into cuts only to jump the route. He didn't shut Chase down entirely, no one does, but he made every yard a battle. He was like deja vu, Chase explained, like watching young me if I played defense, smart, quick, no panic, and physical, real physical. The legend grew. It's not uncommon for college players to gain buzz ahead of the draft, but this was something else. Travis Hunter had just skipped the line, not through flashy combine stats or flashy press conferences, but through respect. Pure, earned, peer-to-peer respect. Shedeur Sanders might be the quarterback with the Hollywood dad and the NFL future, but on this day, it was his teammate who stole the narrative. The irony? Hunter isn't built like your typical NFL corner. He doesn't have the elite frame or long arms scouts drool over, but he's got vision, instinct, and fire. His game is a tightrope act of balance and anticipation. He doesn't just follow receivers, he reads their soul. You don't learn that in drills. You learn that in the fire. Chase's comment does something rare. It cracks open the rigid divide between college and pro. It shows that talent can't always be measured by draft boards or depth charts. Sometimes greatness isn't wearing an NFL jersey. Yet, sometimes it's still pulling double duty on a college field, refusing to be boxed in. And for Travis Hunter, this may have been the exact spark he needed. Imagine that. Not a combine test, not a viral interception, but a sentence from one of the NFL's best wide receivers, changing the arc of a young player's story. Already, draft scouts are rewriting their reports. Talk shows are planning segments. Mock drafts are shifting. Chase's pick, the Travis Hunter effect, has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?